out to kick it off.
Streamed up catechumens.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
And I'm not playing this mode. I want your stream, Marcel.
I'm not even talking nobody.
Tell Camille to unmute me.
No, unmute Tyler.
Yeah, that nigga with the afro.
Tell him I promise no more bullshit.
Know him.
On 1st and 10, Watson.
Bro, this is already getting instant fucking ding, bro.
It's Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away. Because I'm going to use your aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit him with a screen soon.
Oh my god.
She like you, Adley.
What? Look, watch the man. Yep, he's handling. He's gonna get you right here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Watson, man open, that's Kiki QT, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there, move the chains. Line of scrimmage, 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Out of the gun, Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That's bullshit, bro.
Picked off by Von Bell.
This is weird.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run
Drew Brees, accurate quarterback in the league.
Running back Alvin Kamara, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, 4-1 Mike, 4-1 Mike. Yeah.
Brees going to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Jr.
And a
pick.
big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's
He's
throwing
gonna
the ball
blitz
to
me
the
like
other
crazy
team.
right
Think
here.
on both sidelines, they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color.
This one to the Super Bowl?
Guys, please.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down now, it's Miller. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right to be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
It was P.J. Williams that time on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
So who's you thinking of that?
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's a guy on his 4th franchise in 2 years, Carlos Hyde. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken
You've been looking for Kirby for like 6 years, like he owed him some damn money.
Pretty effective blitz there to stop the draw play right in its tracks.
You've been looking for Kirby like he owes him for some damn money.
Draw play is supposed to work very well. You're supposed to have them bypass the runner, and he slips past them. But they put their eyes in the right place, took away all the creases, and slowed him down in a big way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Yeah.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part.
I keep forgetting I have Watson, so I don't be running.
It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, Skeer had me feeling weird with Brady.
But doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
You're the only person that goes back. Everyone else is back.
We ran down on him.
You can even ask Marcel.
Out on the field comes New Orleans. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge
Oh, God. It's like playing Isaiah. Isaiah, I'm playing
you. Now they get a chance
you.
to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit.
Oh, that nigga hella ran the Isaiah play.
This one.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Crossers.
The play still works. Oh, that's a game.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on
crazy
him. You've got to
heat
make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
0-2.
Bosses. That's a safety black formation right there.
Yep.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
He's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game.
Oh, keep going.
He's got to understand.
Knowledge and cover 3, deep pass, all that.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That thing was weird.
And that
Change
run
the last
there
second.
does nothing
Could've
but
been
juice
either
up the
linebacker.
guys
That's that last
from moving
second.
the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
I need you to win, Marcel. Marcel, you look tonight?
Yeah, the Chargers don't fuck with me.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And complete here to Carlos.
Hot one.
Hyde.
Ty,
And
look at
marking
that.
down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there,
Yeah, I got
22.
the beef with Phillip Rivers and Bosa.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I'm beefing with Phillip Rivers and Bosa.
Watson hands to Miller on the draw. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his 1st year in New Orleans, in on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. being chased down. Oh, the ball
Really,
is out.
bro?
Watson lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Really,
When
bro?
I see a play like that,
That's how they're
I
gonna
come
do
back to
me?
risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that
Do not.
point? Whatever
I was
you're
trying
going
to
to pick
slide
up,
and I dove and
they
freaking
either
fumbled
take the hit,
Watson.
and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can handle it.
And
He
he'll
scored
take
off
it
of
in
it,
the
bro.
end zone for the Saints
Isaiah.
touchdown. Willie Snead, 26 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Looks good on the extra point. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Really, bro? First time I run
It's
with
not the
Watson.
final game of this opening weekend. Still one more, and that comes your way later tonight out in Oakland. The Denver Broncos and Vic Fangio's coaching debut, taking on the Oakland Raiders, the final home opener for the Silver and Black in the East Bay. On first down, it's Watson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Run.
To throw again on second down. Watson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the
Robinson is not
defense.
pressing
They've
Fuller
created
like
the
that. Like, he's
takeaways.
his dad.
2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well,
And then
swarming to the
mossing him
ball
with one
here in the
hand.
first half.
You saw the pass interference,
Back
though?
out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's not only to
13. Hey, exit. Mike 41. You got to wedge that in. Not today. Easy. 41's coming.
Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this
We're
is
not
going to
good,
wind
bro.
up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they
This thing's
face a
throwing,
3rd down.
Ty.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react,
really got
and make
10
a play.
points off of it.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't
It
it?
certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Everyone got the game done already. Almost. Like, damn near everybody that's already signed in.
And now out comes Houston. Nothing for him yet from an
Everybody-
offensive
everybody that
standpoint,
already
down
signed in
10
is
zip
played.
as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Miller. Miller with first down and more. Lamar Miller, the 20. Touchdown, Houston.
There you go,
Lamar
Marshall.
Miller, 75 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards. Tim, you have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
You know, the other Miami.
I remember in franchises I would take the Dolphins just because they had Lamar Miller.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't
Well, he did not catch that in bounds.
A long field goal.
All right, thank you. Oh, let me challenge because I threw right at him.
A brilliant one-handed catch by Emmanuel Sanders for 81 yards.
He been trapping for so long, you know. Back that's right or wrong.
They got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy. Under. Check. Deuce. Easy, opposite.
Now Breeze.
Better not let
Let it
this man get
fly
off
in the
on
direction again. And that'll be incomplete. Good
2%,
protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield.
You just
got to
play
because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
21.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. He's going deep for Brown. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Let me turn off my mic in the stream.
To the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Watson to throw on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
They're just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
His 13th NFL season now, Ted Ginn, still a reliable target for Drew Brees. 787 yards in 2017, just 5 games last year due to injuries, but he still has the wheels.
It's caught, and there's the first NFL catch for Marquise Brown. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. And he's got it! Touchdown, Saints! Hollywood Marquise Brown with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Slip to 4. Hey, 31.
On 1st down, Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
Mike 55. Mike, go. Go. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. I got it. 47's the mic, boy. 47. Check.
From the gun, here's Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Watson on first down, rolling to his right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 52 yards. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This will be taken very short. The fullback comes through with a big play there.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Ready? Like 41. We got to wedge that, huh? Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch this. Have one. Hey, echo. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Now Breeze. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
Going the other way. His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after Larry.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Breeze. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And just like that, it's third down. The Saints on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Here's Breeze to throw. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive.
Check 31. Check 31.
Got a handoff. This is Murray now. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Check, check, check.
Here's Breeze. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On first down, Murray. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. From 13 yards out. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Luck's good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 34. Watson. And he's taken down here by the Saints. A.J. Klein coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Rush in. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch.
Watson now to throw. Forced out to his left. And a sideline pass. That's caught by Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Hey, check. 44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Here we go. Switch.
24. Hey, 31.
Hey, 1-3.
Hey, 59. 59. Hey,
Watson on 3rd down. And he's going to go down again. A.J. Klein, his 2nd sack of the night.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Undercrush. He's checking. Check 31.
Check 52. Sponge.
24.
Go.
Hey, 59. Let's go.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Demario Davis, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
11. Hey, Alpha.
Check 41.
Breeze now to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Marquise Brown, the rookie, his intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, wahoo.
Breeze now. Eluding the pressure right. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6.
44's the mic. Come on, baby.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Record.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Check 26.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
47's the mic.
On 4th down, Watson. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 36 yards on the play. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 16, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. 7 yards there and a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 20.
He don't want it. Watch safety creep. Safety creep.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Watson. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Saints 39, Texans 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Miller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Watson on the right side. This is Miller. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now a desperation throw deep down, and this is caught. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 39 yards, and the Texans get a bit closer. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, nice move. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Ready, double lady. Hey, break it down, fellas, break it down. Single.
Brees going to throw here. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Kill. You draw portrait. Kill, turn up. Check. Fresno. Check.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brees. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Brees. And that is incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. On the return is Jones. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Watson. Caught left side, Hopkins. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Ready? You kill. You ready? You're good. Ready? Go. 41 Mike, right here.
So after the INT, it's Brees. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Kill. You're good. I-4, ready.
Brees is looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?